You got the word, but I'm not counting.
Bonus! Hey, thank you so much. Oh, shit. All right, perfect. All right, boom. Okay, thank you guys so much for the gifts. Okay, let me turn this music off and we're ready to go now. So can I have all three of my okay, I need all three of my people to select the box, you guys. Sorry about that. So I was a little behind. Zay, I see you. So today we have three great people for you guys. We've got Turk, we've got Jess, and I also have Brandon on the show tonight, you guys. So this is a show that I've done every week for you guys, where I just bring people who are tatted up and we just talk about how cool their tats are, or maybe sometimes we roast them and their tats aren't so cool, and like maybe, you know, their homie, like maybe it was like their homie's like first tat that they ever did, and maybe it got infected, but it looks okay now, or the colors faded out, but we never know. But what I do believe in is that tattoo therapy has been something that has really helped me through a lot of things in my life, which is kind of where this show comes in. So if you guys are interested in being on the show, or if you even know anybody who's tatted up and who wants to come on the show, then just please do me a favor and let them know that they can send in their tattoos to Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat. And it doesn't matter what kind of tattoos you are, but if you've got some shitty tattoos, don't be like, I'm probably going to roast you. I'm just not going to lie. Thank you so much. Yep. Woo! It's the freaking 242.5 for me. Thank you so much, Zay. I appreciate you. So I need all three of my people to select the box, you guys. And if you guys are interested, like I said, please send in those tattoos, because I need this constant flow of people, and tattoos, obviously, they never die out. So let me see. Let me put this up here. It's so different on here. Okay, so, the box is already selected. Okay, so our first guest, we're going to throw Turk in there because, you know, I appreciate you guys just helping us out. Mark, welcome, everybody. Right.
Yo.
Look at Wizard. He just can't help himself.
What? Listen, I'm not even tatted up all like that. I got a few tattoos, but you came to me and I got you.
Yeah, look, that's what he said. He said, like our guest today with some shitty Don't be roasting his tattoos, Wizard.
Listen, y'all
okay?
can roast me all. Listen, y'all can roast me all y'all want. I don't care, because I'm gonna roast y'all when I get y'all back. It's all good. Get on with it.
Right. Well, welcome, Turk. This is Behind the Ink with
Turk,
your big
ugly,
sis.
Mark, I love you too. Shut up.
With your big little sis, me, Chariismatiic, obviously the cooler
sis, what up?
of the two. The cooler of us, which is me.
Okay.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the chat and tell us a little bit about yourself, the pony dance, and how long you've been on the app for?
My name's Turk. I ain't shit, and I like to tell people to hold my dick. There you go. That's pretty much all there is to it. The pony dance, that's retired. I don't know nothing about no pony dance.
What did I tell you to remember?
That these hoes can hold my dick.
Hello!
That's right. They can hold that motherfucking shit.
Okay, and keep in mind, Turk, that this is a featured content show, so we are trending #1 on the app right now. So let me go ahead and
That's even better, so that way I can tell everybody, all of y'all can hold that motherfucker.
Or you can hold it right here, HMD, right here with the sign like this.
That's right.
Speaking of tattoos, okay, so normally every week, you guys, I share a tattoo that's mine that I feel like kind of relates to the show, or just whatever that I'm going through. And before we get into Turk's greatness of tattoos, let's go ahead and show actually, this is my second Meet Me tattoo. So let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys in case you guys don't know. It's a fun fact. Let's see. Can you see it?
HMD, I see it.
Yeah. So that's actually for this knucklehead, HMD, and just for what, you know, we and this little guy right here. So
and in case any of y'all are wondering, no, I didn't like put it on her arm or anything like that to where she can get, no, none of that happened. This is my sister.
Nobody was wondering any of that.
I just want to, clear the air.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for clearing the air that was imaginary. So let me just go ahead and keep sliding over to your tattoos. Hold on. I just got to move these ones up out of the way. Sheesh. Okay, here we go. So we have this first one here. But I think it's upside down, but it's all right because
right, so
y'all.
that's for me and my kid's mom. I was with my kid's mom for 10 years. And I told myself I would never get a woman's name tattooed on me. So what I did is I got my initial, which is a T, a heart, and then an A, because that's the first letter of her name. And I thought to myself, all right, this will work because if we ever break up, I could just put a letter I above it and it'll stand for I love tits and ass. So I
Right.
kind of, you know what I mean? So that's where that came from. You know what I mean? I wanted to make sure it worked in case things didn't work out. And things didn't work out. I'm still gonna get the I above it. So
So are you? So are you gonna get an actual eyeball, or are you gonna put a letter
yeah,
I?
no,
Hello, everybody.
it's gonna be the green eye. It's gonna be my eye.
Okay, all right, perfect. That's very smart. We like that. We like how crafty and clever that you have been. And we can't wait to bring you back on the show just so we can see it. But right now, I guess I've got another one for you. Let's go ahead and I'm going to leave that one last because I know that's your favorite. So let's go. Tell us how old you were when you got this, and what does this mean to you?
All three of these tattoos were done on the same day. I was like 17.
Yeah.
I was out on the block. That's where my uncle Rob passed away. He died from a brain aneurysm. And he was in the casino every day. He owed everybody on the face of this earth money. He borrowed money every day and owed everybody money. So I got the dice, with it. And little known fact that Char knows my dad also just passed away from the same thing 4 months ago. So the tattoo means a lot more now because him and my dad both passed away from the same thing.
I can't wait to see what you do with your dad's tattoo. I can't wait. I can't wait. Anyways, all right. Well, thank you so much. Okay, so we got the dice on there, just very simple, very plain. Love that. Like I said, I'm a huge believer in tattoo therapy. I know that one of my favorite things I get to see is just the different styles of tattoos and like the way that people choose to go about getting memorials. Like there's so many different ways that you can pay your memorial, whether it's like a name or a date or whatever the case may be. There's just many of ways that you can actually tribute out to somebody that you love or that you miss. So this is your third and final tattoo. If you guys are just now getting in here, this is Turk. He's our first guest on Behind the Ink. My name is Chariismatiic, and this is a show we do every week. So if you guys are interested in being on the show, please send in your tats to Behind the Ink 2.0 on Snapchat. So Turk, tell us about your third and final tattoo.
Right. Can you bring it up some so that way I can?
You want me to just block my face so that way you could just move the comments, but you're so nosy that you don't want to.
I mean, the show is about the tattoos, not your face neck right now, right? So let's bring the tattoo up.
Fine. Here, there you go.
I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me, talk about what you brought me on here to talk about. I appreciate that very, very much. But back to what we were saying. If you look closely, the eyes on the skeleton are green because that's the color of my eyes. And the concept behind this tattoo, at this time of my life, I was out in the streets doing a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't have been doing. I didn't care about nobody. I didn't care about anything. I didn't care if I died, lived, woke up, nothing. So the symbol of this tattoo stood for I was a dead man walking. That's why it's got the green eyes and it's got my initials underneath of it. So that's what it stood for. And it's a constant reminder of what I came from. So
yes, love that. I love that.
So, yeah.
So do you still feel like that, or has your life kind of like changed?
No. I got out of the the lifestyle I was in, when my daughter was born, and I've been trying to live the right way ever since, and
Love that.
I don't feel
all right,
like
sir.
I have things I want to live for now. So
right. But at that time, you got that because that's the way that you were feeling. And also, I'm sure that it's just a constant reminder of the ways that we never want to go back to feeling. I know I've got some tattoos that really just remind me of things and just a lifestyle that I lived before. So I really love that.
Yeah, I came from a dark past.
Right. All right, Turk. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. A little short and sweet and simple, which I'm sure you hear that a lot.
Never heard that a day in my life. It's usually a long conversation, but we're going to leave that alone.
All right, you guys, if you guys still got Turk favorited, this is my brother and one of my best friends on this app. You guys, everybody, welcome back, Turk, and make sure you guys hit him with that favorite because he is a big king around this fucking room right here. So we love you, Turk. Thank you for taking the time off your stream to come and fill in for me. I really appreciate you.
Love y'all. Hold my dick.
Yeah. It'd be your own friends who'd be like, fuck your show. Yeah. Featured #1 content created show. Welcome to Behind the Ink, you guys. If you guys are just getting here, we still got 2 guests for you. So let's just keep it flowing right through, since this is why you guys are all here, to see some tattoos and to try to kind of just vibe. So Jess, if you're here, Brandon, I seen you. Welcome, Brandon. If you guys are here, type 1 in the comments. Let's get a roll call as we get our second guest to the box. Let's get a roll call, guys. I know all y'all. Jess, thank you, Queen, so much for being here on such a short notice. Introduce yourself to the chat and say what's up to everybody. Hello.
Hello, I'm Jess. Been on that for like a year, and yeah, I'm nervous a little bit. So
Okay, well, don't be nervous. You got your man here. You got your friend.
I didn't think that my ugly foot was about to be on Meet Me.
I would think that you would let us be the judge if you have ugly feet or not. So let's go. All right. Well, Jess, introduce yourself, girl. Tell us about, anything. I don't know.
I'm a boudoir photographer. I live in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
I am 26, and yeah, I don't know.
All right. All right. Well, if you guys are just getting here, we're about to get into some tattoos. So I just love your work because it's so pretty. And I remember when you were going to get this nice, beautiful sleeve of yours. So I'm not going to put them in any order, but we just go slide it up and you just tell us what this means to you, girl.
So
this is the new one, right?
Yeah, this isn't my newest. First of all, boudoir photographer. I've been obsessed with tattoos for pretty much as long as I can remember, but I like literally made a Facebook status every birthday until I was 18, like, okay, 1 more year, 2 more years, like, to get one. Now I turned 18, it was really scary for me, and I realized like how permanent they were, so I just got scared. And then I met my ex, and then he was not very happy with he didn't allow me to get tattoos, so I didn't get to get them until just this previous year I started getting them. This is my newest, and it just, to me, it represents my, like, kind of my childhood and like my brothers, and just a lot. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, the country. What we had to entertain us was going outside to the pastures and like finding bugs, and like we had collections of butterflies. It was just something we all bonded over, me and my brothers. And unfortunately, I lost my brother when he was 20. So a couple of my tattoos are for him, but my whole sleeve will just represent that. But it also represents beauty of life, and the beautiful things in life. It's unfinished. The whole inside of my arm there'll be some a dragonfly, another butterfly, and some bees as well.
Right.
But yeah, ladybugs. You can't really see the ladybugs, but there's a few ladybugs.
Okay. Are you going to throw any color in there, or have you decided to stay black and white?
I think I'm pretty much going to stay primarily black and white for my whole body. I might throw some color in there somewhere on my body, but I'm not quite sure yet, but probably not on my arm.
Okay. So to me, like I say, tattoo healing and therapy is just something that I talk about on every single show. And I would just say that I would recommend, if you guys don't have any tattoos, or if you are going through something in your life, I would highly recommend that. Raiders, shout out to Raiders G in the building, you guys. I would highly recommend that you look into it, look into something small, because there's something about going and getting tattooed just to represent somebody that you love so much. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that when I go and, I'm mourning somebody, I want, I've got things on my body that represent, even not to mourn somebody, like my sister. My tigers represent my sister and my nephews and stuff like that. And I don't know, if you've never tried it, you should, because it's just my tattoo artist and we always talk about it as well, because there's just something about getting tattooed that will heal your soul and the pain and just everything. And don't just take my word for it. Go get it done,
Yeah, so what's funny about this one, this is my latest, but prior to that one, I had literally only sat in a chair for tops 20 minutes, 25 minutes for a tattoo. And then for 7 hours. And honestly, it was very empowering. Like, I have anxiety and stuff, and like I didn't have a single bit of anxiety during, and like after I felt empowered, because it's like, man, I just sat through 7 hours of a freaking needle being drugged through my skin. Like how fucking how awesome are you like that we could do that? You know what I mean? That our bodies can handle needles being drugged through your skin for hours. Like it's pretty empowering.
100%. And I love the way that you think about that. So here's the other side of her arm. You can obviously see you've got a really good artist right here, Jess. Like the color work on that alone, and I wish I could zoom up on it, but hopefully you guys can all see how great that shading is. What's on the inside? What's on the inside, like closer to my arm?
That's a butterfly on the flower.
So it is,
Yeah,
okay, so that's the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. There we go. Okay, so there's, oh, I see the ladybug on this picture right here. I see the ladybug now. It's right up here at the top by my face. You guys see the little ladybug on there? Okay, we see you, Jess. Okay, so speaking of pretty foot, we might as well just go ahead and slide this big old thing right.
Hold on the other one, yeah. On the other one, on my upper arm, there is words. The words are unfinished, but it says, "May the flowers remind us why the rain was so necessary." But
Wow, that's beautiful.
The words on my arm are unfinished. So they kind of bother me right now, but they do say that. This tattoo is it says "no matter what." It's a little faded because it's on my foot, and it was one of the very first ones. It was my second tattoo ever. Me and my best friend and I have been best friends through and through for literally like 18 years, and we're 25 and 26, so pretty much all of our lives. But after high school, she has been traveling with her baby's father a lot, and so we've been long distance best friends for a long time now. So we got a tattoo. Mine says "no matter what," and hers says "no matter where." So it's just a little best friend tattoo.
Right. I love that. Now, on your sleeve, if we were to go back to your sleeve, what would you say that you said you sat for 7 hours in one time? How much did that cost you?
So I sat for 6.5, almost 7 hours. She didn't give me it. She doesn't really do hourly. She does. So we did the whole outside of my arm was $1,250, and the inside will be $1,250 as well. So it'll be about $2,600.
Okay, which is not that bad for a sleeve, especially when I really love about your arm is the detail. Like it's different. You could see the difference in the detail besides the line work. Like on a regular flower, you can see the outline of a flower, but on yours, it's so fire. So, all right, if you guys are just now getting in here, you guys, this is Jess. She's our second guest on Behind the Ink. We still have one more guest for you guys. So make sure everybody hits Jess with the favorite and type 1 in the comments right now. I want you guys to type 1 as soon as you guys have hit Jess with that favorite. Please type 1. That's the objective of this being on the show is just talking about, some tattoos that may not all be, the best or the easiest, but make sure you guys hit her with that favorite and go check her out. So Jess, I got you another one on here. I see this is on the back of your neck, girl. Tell us about this one.
So this one was, thank you so much, Dave. So the one on my neck, that one's for my brother. It was kind of a Pinterest idea, and then it didn't turn out exactly how I wished, but it's on the back of my neck, and I feel like I can get it fixed up later.
Right.
But it's for my brother, again, for my brother. It's his initials with wings and a halo. I do wish it would have been done a little bit better, but I'm definitely the type that I get a little bit shy to speak up and ask for something to be changed after the stencil's already done, and which was why when I chose my artist for my sleeve, it was so important for me to choose someone that I felt comfortable enough to be like, hey, I want this changed because it's gonna be on my body permanently for the rest of my life.
Right.
So.
Right. And you know what? That's a great, I'm really glad that you actually brought that up because, if you guys are out here not tattooed, you don't really got that much experience in getting tattoos and what you need to look for. That's a key thing and something that really will separate your artist from just another artist that you go to a shop and get, something that don't mean something to you. When you find an artist who knows that you're going to give them, their body and their work, I feel like it makes the artist 100% more to do a better piece on you because you're open and honest with them. Like if you don't got it, and Jess, you know what? I really can respect that because there's a lot of people out here who don't want to hurt nobody's feelings or who just will sit there and take some bullet. Yo, you jack me up like that, we gonna fight. So I would highly recommend that you get comfortable with your tattoo artist and you open your mouth.
Yeah, and I feel like also it's hard because just like the one on my lower back, or the lower one in this picture, I went to a really reputable place. I looked through their books and everything, and actually the place didn't even tell me this girl was an apprentice. So this bottom tattoo, you can see how deep, and she definitely, she was super, super heavy handed. That thing hurt really bad, but I went to who I thought would be reputable for, you know, a quick tattoo like that, and it's still
right. And it still came out janky. Yeah, I think they definitely should let people know, yo, this is an apprentice working on you right now. She doesn't really got the most. I mean, I don't know. I think that you should definitely be told that. At least let me have the option of, do I want this brand new person tattooing on my body for the rest of my life? Because you can see on the smaller words, you can see how deep that thing goes for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and what was crazy was my mom went in front of me. She got the same too. So this one does mean a lot to me, which is why it's kind of the most upsetting that it is the way it is, which I'm going to get it fixed at some point, but or probably covered up and put somewhere else. But this
redone. Yep.
I want it redone because this quote really does mean a lot to me. It's the if you know the song "Simple Man" by Leonard Skinner. It was my brother's favorite song. It played at his funeral. It's just that song that you hear, and it's just, you know, you think of that person. So troubles will come and they will pass is just a thing that I've always stuck with. You know, life has not been easy, and things, you know, it's just a really good, troubles will come and it's a really good reminder. And I wanted it down my spine, but my mom wanted to get a matching tattoo, and I was like, okay. And she was not wanting to do anything different, and so I did what she wanted, and this is what I got. So if it was up to me, it would have been.
How did hers come out?
Same way, but she went before me, and she's a really tough lady, and she was like almost crying, and I was like, no, you know, you're just being a baby. It's been like 10 years since she's had a tattoo, and she's only has one. And then I got there, and I had already I've had some tattoos since then, and this is my latest other than my sleeve. And I was like, okay, yeah, she was extremely heavy. I mean, you can tell how deep the it's like it's raised off of my skin.
Yeah, which is gonna suck when it comes to cover it up. You'd have to cover it up with something dark, but I would definitely cover it up and get nicer. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, I eventually want to be fully covered. So at the end of the day,
really?
I want neck, hands, arms, chest, everything. Yeah, I want to be fully. I'm working on it. My next project is going to be my leg sleeve, and it's going to be pretty much like a goddess leg thing. So Medusa, Aphrodite, and I'm going to an amazing artist. Like it's going to be.
I can't wait.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. He's excited about it, and he's super, like, you know, it's good when like your artist is inspired by what you want. And I would rather give my artist a little bit of freedom, you know. And I'm a photographer, so I know I like to have artistic freedom when it comes to certain stuff. So like, you know,
absolutely, if
you can go to your artist and you are somewhat open-minded and you tell them like about what you want and let them go at it, like you're gonna have a lot more pieces that aren't just off Pinterest that really are really cool pieces. So I'm really excited for that for sure. But yeah, I want to be
absolutely. And I love the fact that you speak on the artistic freedom, because like with my artist, I love him because, like I said, you really have to look and you have to see, does your artist draw or are they good at line work? There's levels to this, especially when you're getting covered, because if your artist just does cursive, you can see all that by their portfolio. And that's what we have things like social media. I would highly recommend you guys go on Instagram and you search through the tattoo shop. You want to search through their stuff and make sure that style really matches what you want, because to give your artist artistic freedom and know that they ain't going to jack you up, it just gives them all the more wow to why they want to just make your stuff so proper. So I love that, bro. I
will say too, I feel like that also doing your own research on different types of tattoos, and because I just had no earthly idea of how many different styles and different ways that tattoos can go. And actually one artist that I already had like an appointment, I was supposed to go the next day and drive 4 hours, already paid a deposit. He wasn't understanding what I was wanting, and he assumed that I was wanting a completely different style of his. And that man sent me my refund right back and was like, we're not good together. And I was like, okay, well, I respected that rather than him doing it and you know, not being what I want. So.
Yeah, just doing it for the money. And you could definitely respect an artist like that, because he knows what he's good at and what he's not. But it's very important. Some people are just so anxious to get tattooed that, you know, like this one on my arm took like 6-7 hours in the shop. And it's just so much jacked up compared to my guy banging these out in 4-hour portraits.
Man,
Just knows what he's doing.
I talk about your chest a lot. What's your other? I don't ever see any of that, you know, like on your upper body. Good, because that's I feel like that's something that you don't want to go through those stages of having like iffy tattoos when you're younger, like where you see them all the time.
Right. Like I literally just got a cover up one on my leg right now from somebody I met on here. And he was like, come down to the tattoo shop last week. I actually did the tattoo shop from Sacred Tattoos down there on Broadway in Sacramento. And he came, laced me up, gave me a free tattoo, did a nice little cover up and everything. So it just depends on your shop. But I'm telling you guys, when you find an artist that really loves what they do, the tattoo is different. So here we go. We got another one for you, Jess. I'm thinking this is what you told us. The writing wasn't finished yet, right?
Yeah. So I definitely wish that I would have, like, the writing is okay. It's not finished, obviously. There's gonna be more filling on the inside. I think I'm gonna have her do something a little different with the writing. I'm not quite sure yet. It'll just depend on how it looks when it's all finished. I mean, there's a lot that's undone, so the words say, "May the flowers remind us why the rain was so necessary." So just a reminder that, I mean, dark days have to come for the, you know, flowers to bloom, and that's pretty much what that whole tattoo means to me. I love the quote. It was hard to find a quote to go on you forever, but
that's a beautiful quote. I like that. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person just by the tattoos and the way that they explain it. You know, you seem so humble and so like the simplest things mean something more to you. And I really love that. Like this is the reason why I do this show, because I get to really go inside of somebody's mind and see the artwork. Like, oh, you can tell like, okay, this person, like, I mean, I hate to say it like that, but you really can tell a lot about a person through their tattoos. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, Jess, thank you for doing this on such short notice. I freaking really appreciate you, girl. What a great set of tattoos. Beautiful detail in your artwork.
I do want to mention one that might not have got added. It's this one that says self-love right here. It's tiny. It was my very first tattoo ever, and it was after I left my ex that was 7 years of not the best, you know, and for a job, I preach self-love, so that was my very first tattoo was self-love. I'm a boudoir photographer, so, but I'm going to get self-love probably on my fingers as well. So
I love that self-love. I love what that represents.
For sure.
All right.
I'm gonna get out of
here. All right, Jess, well, is there anything else you want to say before you take off?
No, not really. Thanks for having me.
All right, Jess.
For everyone in the comments that have been sending me gifts and chatting, and yeah, thank you. Okay.
All right, Jess, thank you so much. If you guys are just now getting here, welcome, you guys. This is Behind the Ink. It's a show that I do every single week. And right now we have one more guest coming up from you guys. So I want to get a roll call. Let's see who's still here. Everybody type 1 in the comments if you guys are still here. Brandon, can you please repass the box? Thank you guys for being here. If you guys are interested in being on this show, you don't need to be completely sleeved out and all that stuff. All you need is just a few tattoos, but the meaning behind it is the story. What do these tattoos mean to you? Where were you at in your life when you got those tattoos? How much did you pay for them? Do you hate that tattoo? Whatever, get on the show, vibe out with me and talk, but we still have one more guest for you guys. So thank you everybody for being here. It wasn't enough ones for me. I don't know. It's just the not enough ones. I think there's more people here. So let's go ahead and just spam the chat as we welcome Brandon to Behind the Ink.
Yeah.
Yo.
What's up, Chariismatiic?
How are you, Brandon? First of all, let me just start the show off by saying thank you for being here. And thank you for doing this on such a short notice. I really appreciate this stand-in. So I'm very excited. Why don't you introduce yourself to the chat? Tell us how long you've been on and just who you are.
No, definitely. So my name is Brandon. I'm the CEO of the Mob. I've been on the app for, honestly, almost a year, basically. I started this out of nowhere. I love streaming. I love peace, positivity. I'm just myself when I just start streaming. I appreciate you having me. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it going.
Of course. Okay. Well, he said he's got some tattoos and we're here to talk about them. So everybody welcome Brandon.
Hey, I'm fully covered.
Fully. Okay. Well, then let's get right to it then. I got your tattoos right here to the side. Let me go ahead and we're going to pull these up in no particular order. Let's start off with this one.
All right, let me see. That's the wolf. All right, so I got that tattoo about 2 to 3, probably like 2 years ago. The reason why I got that tattoo is just basically just me being brave, um, and just being hungry, like just being a savage. Honestly, I feel
Right.
like I just feel like honestly, like my mentality and like how I do things, just far as just working hard and just overall in general, just trying to be great. That's why I got that tattoo. It's just being brave in life.
Okay, I like that. I really like that. The wolf. I see it right now. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
waiting for
kind
it
of hard to
to
see with the way I took the picture, but yeah, that
It's
was.
all right. It was on a short notice. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. Okay, as I slide this other one
I
through
appreciate
right
all
here.
you guys, yo. I appreciate all you guys. No, no cap. Appreciate all y'all. Oh well, all right. That one's deep. So this right here. So basically, at the bottom is the sun, and then we got the thunderstorms, and then we got like the clouds. So basically, that tattoo is like a symbol of like what I go through. Like some days I'm gonna have great days, so that's why I got the sun, and the thunderstorm is for like when I have like rainy bad days. Every day is not a good day, but I try to overcome everything. Like, well, actually, let me rewind. Every day, every day is it's not yeah, it's not gonna be a good day. I'm gonna have my bad days, so I try to overcome it. So that's why I got the sun. Just
Right.
overcome my bad days. So sun, thunderstorm.
So where is that? Where is that one located at?
This one is located right. It's actually on my forearm.
Okay.
It's right here. But yeah.
Okay. Perfect. 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 Okay. So are majority of your tattoos by the same person or
All my tattoos is by the same person. I actually,
Okay. Perfect.
my two sleeves basically are all right here. I actually did my two sleeves in one day.
Okay. Ooh, shit. See, I thought I was a beast mode knocking my chest down in 1 month. I went and did a session a week.
I did it in one day. I went in at 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't leave until 11 p.m. at night. No,
Sheesh.
no.
Okay. Now, how much would you say that it cost you?
Sheesh. I spent about like 4 bands on my sleeves.
Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. You know, you get what you pay for out here. You feel me?
Nah, definitely.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and keep it moving along. I got another one for you right here.
All right, that one's kind of hard to see because the picture I took. So that one's just overall in general. It says only God can judge me.
Okay.
You got everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but at the end of the day, I don't really listen to the noise of what people say. So only one person can judge me, and that's the dude upstairs. So that's why I got that tattoo. It's really simple. That's all. What's
So
up?
where is that one at? Since the picture is kind of, so if you could just hold that up to where we could see.
No, definitely. I'm actually gonna flip it. Actually, I can't.
Okay.
Let's do it the other way. Actually, let's just
It was such a short notice, so I know that. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually see it. All right, just hold still. There we go. Only God could judge me. I see the clouds in the background. Oh, and the Bible right there. Okay.
So it actually just goes like all around.
Yeah. Okay, I love that. I love that. I just recently got saved. So, my last tattoo that I actually, well, the 2 tattoos ago was my very first religious one that I got. So I definitely would like to stir in that way and get some more religious tattoos as well.
This was my second tattoo. When he was doing the work on it, he had put this one on. That was my second one. I was like, you got to put this one right here, right here.
Right. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Okay, so then let me slide this one out. So here we go. Okay, so we go to the back.
Woo! I love that one.
Yikes.
That's my wings right there. Y'all about to make me take off my shirt.
Okay, I see the angel wings on the back covering you up. Okay.
Yo, that was my one of my big pieces. I wanted to like just overall in general symbolize just I go through a lot of shit at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure everybody do. But at the end of the day, I always feel like I have an angel on my back, regardless of what I go through. I just feel like there's somebody on my back that's carrying me along the way and getting me through those days. So that's why I got the angel on my back. I've been in accidents. I've been in hospitals and all that. So
So wait, I want to ask you a question that the whole audience is asking. Is this prison work or is this in the shop?
This is a person work right here. I go to he actually made his own shop inside his house. So it's
Yeah.
like everything is
So he
so.
started off in prison.
Did he start off in? No.
Okay, that's why I was asking you, because some of your work just looks like, I'm asking you a general question. Like my artist, he started off in prison.
Oh.
So when he got out, you know what I'm saying? Like you can see, like, let me show you guys some custom work. Oh, wrong tablet. Hold on, I can't take you guys. Never mind. I thought I was on my tablet, so I could just stick you in there. But like he has his own shop now too. But he started off in prison, so that's why we were asking you. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, got you.
Okay. So the Angel Wings. So welcome everybody. If you guys are just now getting here, this is Behind the Ink. It's a show that I do every single week. This is Brandon. He's our third and final guest on the show. So we're just gonna keep sliding through these things right now. We got this one right here.
So that's my little fish. That's me right there. That's me. Okay. I don't know who my partner is, but that's right there. That's my. I'm a Pisces, so that's my zodiac sign. Yes. So we toxic out here, But yeah, I had to put that on.
No, you didn't. I'm done.
So respectfully, we toxic. So I had to put that on me right here. Let everybody know. I'm a Pisces, so I enjoy my zodiac sign. I cherish that shit. So
yeah,
we love it out here.
Yeah, I love how you said that. Like I love my sign, but I am water, I am fish, and I am toxic as fuck. Okay, yeah. Lee, we should come on a warning label. We can respect that. We can respect the warning label for sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here we go. Let me slide that one right there. That's Jess's. Okay. Oh, we got the big one right here. Let's go.
Woo! All right, this was like death right here, because my stomach was. I felt like somebody had knives just cutting me open when I was doing my tattoo. My chest wasn't too bad. I put the lion on my chest because I feel like at the end of the day I'm a heart of a lion, so I gotta have a heart of a lion, strong. I'm crazy. I had to put the heart of a lion on my chest. It was only right. So that was significant right there. At the bottom, if you guys look, I have another religious tattoo. So basically, this right here, I couldn't get a good picture, but one side on the left is the devil, and the other side on the right is God. And then you see them both arm wrestling. So basically, yeah. I feel like I go back and forth with my demons.
Like that. I like that a lot.
So it's just like, you get caught up. I get caught up into like what's going on in the world, and should I do this or should I do that? And it's just like, I feel like sometimes I'm arm wrestling, going back and forth, trying to be good, and then also like, damn, I want to be good, but damn, he's pulling me to be bad. Like, so it's just a back and forth battling, and just trying to stay on that right path, or just trying to be good. But then, yeah, boom. But
I love that.
But that piece, I actually, when I was getting my stomach tattooed with that piece, I never backed out in any of my tattoos. Usually, any tattoo I get, I can sit through it, and boom. So my artist was tattooing me, and that day I started smoking. I was smoking. I was high and shit. So yeah. I don't know if it was the weed, but I felt like it hurt more than usual.
You felt like that thing hurt more than, I think it was the position of where it's at for sure. Everybody tells me the stomachs are brutal.
So I had to make up an excuse and be like, he's like, go check it out in the mirror, because he had did the God piece first. So he's like, go check it out in the mirror. Let me know what you think. So I was like, I got up, and the whole time I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. So
like, we gonna have to continue this shit the next time, because this is
I went in there, I was like, yo, I have an emergency, something happened at home. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, I gotta go. He's like, you come back tomorrow though, right? I'm like, yeah, I'll be back. But yeah, that part, that shit just hurt like hell. It hurt like hell.
Did you go back the next day, or you waited some time?
No, I went back the next day. I had to bring somebody with me though. I never bring nobody with me, but I was like, I actually called this girl. I had to tell her, like, I'm gonna need you, because
it's okay. Listen, whatever it takes to get it done, that's okay. Like my ex, he just got he just did his first little term, so he came back covered. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nah, that shit, the stomach is what I heard is killer.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts like hell. It really feels like somebody's just cutting you open.
Cause you know, I've got right here, I've got this this diamond right here. I don't know if you can see it, but right along the edge of this diamond, here's my collarbone, and it goes like this. My collarbone literally goes like that. So this black line right there tapped me the fuck out. I was like, my fucking ears and my brain were vibrating, and I was just like, oh my, what is happening right now?
And then I went lower on it, and obviously I did the pyramid with the eye, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that shit just hurt it even more. But I banged that one out. If you look, that's the eye right there, you guys. That's my eye right there.
Yeah, I see that eye right on the stomach. That thing had to hurt too.
Yeah, that's my eye right
Yeah.
there. I'm watching.
I wish that I could see a better picture. I wish I could see a better picture because I would like to see the detail and see, you know, how good that detail is. We can't.
Don't let the CEO put his shirt up. You get the whole.
Right. Well, listen, I think that's all that you sent in for us today, Brandon. Huh?
He's making her shot. Yeah, you already know those lies.
No, knock it off, baby face. Y'all crazy right now. You know what's making me yawn is I ain't smoked this little doobie I just rolled up. That's what's making me yawn. But anyways, Brandon, I think that's all the tattoos that we got for you. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'm the CEO of the Meet Me Streets, yo. That's all I'm saying. You know, I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you guys hit the fave. I'll make sure I fave you guys back. I appreciate you having me. Turn up. I'm about to go turn up on my stream. If y'all can catch me there.
Absolutely. Let's go. Let's go. I really appreciate you doing this on such a short notice. Brandon, thank you for just, you know, like I said, I think that tattoos tell a lot about a person. I really fuck with the good and evil, you know, as mine, you know, I've got my angel and my devil, and I really resonate with that. Just, you know, light and darkness.
Yo, Shar,
so I love
where you was moving at. I was about to tell you, be careful.
Yeah, no. I know where I'm at. I know where I go at. Hello. I know where I go at. Don't you worry your pretty little heart about that. Anyways, everybody type 1 after you guys have favorited Brandon. I want every single person in this chat to hit Brandon with the favorite. That's the perfect name on the show. There's not enough ones. More ones. We need more ones. More ones.
Yo, I appreciate you. I'm out.
All right, Brandon, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys are just now getting here, this is we made it through, so you're actually late. Whoever's been smacking my hearts, I see you at 6 million hearts. I really appreciate you guys. If Kickside, are you still doing your show? Brandon, thank you so much. I really appreciate. There you go, Brandon. I was thinking you the CEO, but ain't spent shit around this month. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so. I'm just kidding. You know, he's. Oh shit. Okay. Misha, thanks for pointing that out. Big shout out to everybody, especially Kickside, who has just, you know, she said she was moving on, but she can't stay far away. I love you, Kickside. Thank you so much for just fucking throwing things together in seconds. Sharky, always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. And just to everybody who was on the show today, thank you guys. Okay, and I'm going to restart now back from my tablet. So thank you guys for being here. Another great show, and I will see you guys in literally like 2 seconds.